Hi there, my name is Miss Julie and I'm with the Romeoville branch of the White Oak Library District, and welcome to my book talk. Today I'm going to talk to you about 3 fiction books, chapter books, and I'm really excited about them, and I hope that you'll hear something in my talk that makes you want to come to the library and check one of these books out. So the first 2 books that I'm going to talk about are realistic fiction books that have girl protagonists. And the first one is going to be called Serena Says. This book is by Tanita S. Davis, and this book is about a girl obviously called Serena, the title character, and she has so many good ideas, and she makes videos and does tutorials and how-tos, and she's got a lot of really good ideas. The problem is she doesn't actually ever post those videos for people to see. It sounds like she's got some confidence issues, or she feels like, oh no, I might say the wrong thing, or I might blurt out a secret that I have no business sharing with anybody. So it's going to be a story about a girl who needs to believe in herself and have an injection of confidence. She's also having best friend issues in this book. So that's something that they have in common with one of the characters in the second book I'm going to talk about. So again, this first one is called Serena Says by Tanita S. Davis. I'm going to put this one down, and I'm going to pick up the second one where I said one of the characters is also having best friend issues. Now this book is called Stick With Me. This book is by Jennifer Blecher, and this book is told from 2 perspectives. One of the main characters' names is Izzy, and the other one's name is Ren. So what's interesting about this book is the 2 perspectives. One girl, you feel a lot of sympathy for her because apparently her family's having some financial problems and they have to move out of their main house and move into their garage apartment so that they can rent out their house to make some more money. You think, oh, that's pretty rotten. I feel sorry for that girl. But then you find out that the family who's going to be renting the house is there because they're close to a hospital where one of the children is going to be having like a life-altering or life-saving surgery. So you think, oh man, I feel sympathy for them too. It seems like this is a book where you'd find it really easy to have sympathy for both characters, Izzy and Ren. Now Izzy's the one who's having best friend issues. Ren is a figure skater who is very focused and just really wants to do well. Izzy is the one who's having the best friend issues and has to move out of her house, at least temporarily. So I think what's going to happen in this book is the 2 girls are going to interact with each other and find out that they probably have more in common and more sympathy for each other than you would think. So this book again is called Stick With Me by Jennifer Blecher. And that's the second of my realistic fiction books with female protagonists. Now this third book is none of those things. It does not have a female protagonist, and it is not realistic fiction. It is pure fantasy, and it's absolutely delightful. This book is called Peter and the Starcatchers. This is not a new book. This is the beginning of a series that I have read a couple times now. I've read the whole series. This is the first book in it. This is the origin story of Peter Pan. And if you know the Peter Pan story or the Disney movie or you've read that book, that's really cool. I mean, Peter Pan's a classic. He's been a part of our culture for a long time now. And this is a story about how he became who he was. He was just a regular boy. He didn't always have these magical powers. He didn't always live on the island called Neverland. And this is a story about how he became that boy and got to that place. And so a lot of other characters that you will remember from the Peter Pan story are in here too, like Captain Hook. How can you have the Peter Pan story without him having a big rivalry with Captain Hook? Tinkerbell is in here and how she became to be. So this is just a wonderful, super fun book. It's got pirate ships, it's got battles, it's got magic, it's got daring escapes and swashbuckling and conflict, but it's also absolutely hilarious. One of the writers is a comic writer from Florida, and he's just fantastic. So if you like this book, there are 3 books that come after it, so you can really just get into a new series, and I hope you do because I think you'll really enjoy it. All right, so that was my book talk for today. And I hope that you will come to the library, check out these books, maybe some others, and just find something that you're really going to enjoy reading over these next few months. All right, have a great day. Bye.